good boy. It's gonna be raining today, so I put your food in the cat hotel and Tux is up on the platform. Don't get wet.
Thank you.
It's not currently raining, although we could have more showers today. Well, if Don's able to get away from work, I think we're okay to walk. It's not currently raining, it's just kind of damp out here. I'll go in and ask him. All the kitties are good. Stripe wasn't too hungry this morning at all, but he had some dry chow in the corner of the garage, so that might be why, since he slept in there last night. It's walk time. Let's see how the local trail is. Well, somehow Don and I didn't see this Leland cypress was down this morning when we drove past it a few minutes ago, or yesterday when we went out. I don't know when it came down. Looks like it took a little bit of crepe myrtle and privet with it. Bummer. It wasn't in such great shape though, as you can see. Those things don't live forever. But yeah, it took out the pretty crepe myrtle tree too. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I'm thinking a golf cart and an ego blower would handle this trail pretty good. That way you could carry all your extra batteries with you. And well, that's the most we've seen from the tulip poplar overhead. The tree didn't come down, just a big branch. Well, I don't see the equipment, but in the assisted living community over there, they're grinding on a tree this morning. We haven't seen any of the Fuquay ground crew yet. Of course, it is misty rain, but that doesn't usually stop them as long as it's not thunder. I'm sure they got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm not expecting to see our friends on the track this morning. At 85, Miss Rose does not need to be walking the track in the rain. We are maybe just a smidge earlier than normal. She might end up over here yet. Arbor Max. Yep, you can see him feeding the tree into the chipper, industrial strength chipper. Couldn't quite see it, but that's the street cleaner. I wonder if it's able to pick up small branches, really. I don't know. Does it have a different attachment when it's large debris versus standard trash? I don't know. It's headed down Judd Parkway over there. I didn't like the way that sounded.
Just a little creaky old...
That tree's got a branch fixing to come down. It crunched the way you don't want to hear a tree limb crunch. I don't see any of the damage, but...
I'm having a problem here.
Yeah, but it was definitely a problem. Well, unfortunately, we lose several people a year to out walking and tree limb falling on them, and we lose several people a year driving down the road and a tree falls across the road on them. No, it's nothing to take lightly. One of the regular walkers this morning, and she is one of the only other people we saw on the trail today, because it's misty out here and it's in the 50s. It's not, you know, fair weather. She rolled her ankle on one of the green sweet gum balls, and she really hurt her ankle, and she was able to walk out, but she'd stung. Maybe you know, I could see her laying off a day or two, rested up a little bit. Hopefully it's heals quickly for her. But Don said he rolled his foot on one too, but his just kind of kept going, whereas hers turned her ankle. And let's just say I'm watching out for them. There's a lot of them out here, and they're green because they came down too early, so they're really firm. It gets cold outside, and look who asked to come in for a minute, sticking his face in the glass. Hi. Oh, I know you won't want to stay long, but you can come for a visit. Just a good boy. So I sent Don out to meet the UPS guy, and we knew the box had a battery on it, and I told him he could open it even though it was addressed to me, and I forgot it was our anniversary present. And it wasn't supposed to have it till Friday. Well, hold it up now. You're not going to repackage it up. You're just going to get it a couple days early.
Our anniversary?
Yeah, Friday.
This Friday?
The 7th. Remember 2 days before Sam's
That's
birthday?
right, 2 days before. The
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
That's right.
a Friday, 2016, Hurricane Matthew, you know, me
Yeah.
and you in the Wake County Courthouse.
Yeah, I vaguely remember.
All right, well, hold it up so they can see it. It doesn't work well for me to be responsible for TV streaming, so now Don can have the remote control.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Well, actually, it's not a bad thing. It's just, I hate giving Apple money. It's really pricey.
Oh, it's an anniversary present. Right. Nighttime is not 100% sure that she's happy about. Stripe. I'm starting on bag 10 here. I'm starting on bag 10. Looks like it builds part of the roof and a lot more of the chimney, or the rest of the chimney. Okay, the chimney's done, the spider web's installed, this first roof section is attached. And I guess the structural support on that side is in place as well. Time for bag 11. So bag 12 built up the elevator shaft one more level. And you can see a little bit more of the roof over here taking shape. And a little bit more of the inside over here. So on to bag 12. The table with snake are installed, including the upside down skeleton. And we've got this roof line stuff all installed now. So it's coming right along. Some great building techniques for how they attach this roof. A pin through a hole on this side and a hole on this side holds the whole assembly together. It's really quite brilliant. So this quick connect pin is going to push in the rest of the way, and it's going to hit that hole there in the roof piece. There, you can see it. One of the things I thought was really interesting is they're using a trap door piece. Not as a trap door, but because it has these hinges built in, these pins. So these pins are going to snap in up here. So it'll be held in place, this roof piece, by two parts. Like I said, I'm really impressed with how they attach the roof to this. And honestly, for what I want to do with the Addams Family house, I kind of need to employ similar construction principles. So it's good that I'm doing this because it will help. I've done this before with the roof on the other one I built, but it's good to refresh my memory about how it works. Don and I watched the first 2 episodes of this season's Lego Masters last night, and wow, that first round was a pretty hard build, I thought, because of the weight, and whenever you have to connect up to this bigger thing, you know, that's such a big influence on how they build that stuff. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that the mother-son team, that they weren't able to get the rings to move, but I thought the rings were really cool. I wish I could have understood better what parts they used to make the ring. It was just, they move the cameras around and they don't show detail. They don't talk about those kind of details on this show. I need the show to be twice as long and have more details. Maybe there's a blog that goes along with it, or vlog or some videos or something, because I'd like to have more details. It's kind of at a little higher level than I prefer. All that fast moving while I'm trying to see the detail. But it was pretty cool. And so I guess I'm kind of pulling for the mother-son team just because their second round with the shark mouth, wow, that was pretty amazing. So anyway, we're watching Lego Masters. I'm ready for another episode. I wonder, you know, it was on the DVR, but I wonder what night it recorded. Maybe Tuesdays? I'll have to see. Well, bag 13 is done, and I'll have to look at that. It's all good. All the roof is done, so there's building here now. Start on bag 14. Well, done with bag 14. Just added this additional level to the elevator shaft. Ready to start bag 15. That's going to add one more level to the elevator shaft. It's pretty tall. Well, level 15, bag 15's complete. On to 16. I think it starts to build some of the gearing for the elevator because there's all these little tiny links that have to be connected up for it, and there's a big old gear over here. Bag 16 is done. I've just got 17 and 18 to go. I've got the outside belt on. It took 5 minutes and 4 or 5 tries to get it just right, but I think it's the way it's supposed to be. They don't give you a lot of instructions on it. If I get stuck, I'll go watch a YouTube video. I'm sure somebody talks about it, but I think it's right. I've worked with this before, not for this application, but I can't wait to see what else I got to do to get it right. I know there's build the roof up here is one of the bags, but also the little elevator car and a little bit more stuff. So I'm got to stop. It's time to do the FAFSA, FAFSA, financial aid, federal, I don't know, you know, the college financial stuff. The new app came out on October 1st, and we're having a meeting tomorrow night with the school, and it'd be good to have it done before then. So I'm going to take a break and do that. And then I decided I was making chicken wings tonight, which was quite ambitious. But I might get a bit of time to work on it while I'm working on the wings. Dawn's doing such a good job. While I don't burn the wings, I'm going to work on bag 17. I can't help it. I'm so close to having it done. The little roof thing should be easy peasy. I do have trouble with the reading glasses at this distance sometimes seeing. So when you see me really leaning in, yeah, it's because I can't see.
These are cooking in the kitchen. I'm having chicken wings. Them little babies over there getting
serious amounts of chicken wings.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm having to mess with Apple stuff today. Apple TV. Okay, here we go. Deep breath. Apple.
Okay, I got bag 17 done, but bag 18, just the last bag, it's killing me, but it just ain't happening tonight. It's a bummer, but 17 is done. All the little trim pieces are done, and the 75 slope, my favorite Lego brick is a black 75 slope. It's done. We kind of crashed and burned on the Apple TV install, but we sorted it out with a reset. It really did not go smooth, and yeah, they look like they turned out pretty darn good, despite us having to fool with the Apple TV and Legos in the middle of me cooking them.